single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
Hey everybody, if you like this video, subscribe, hit the like button.
And ring the bell for notifications.
Absolutely.
We are.
Tripping with the Chris's.
I'm Chris.
And I'm Chris.
And here we are today. We decided to do a YouTube channel. Actually, it was his idea to do this and sort of document our travels.
You know, well, that, and we've had a lot of pushing with some friends getting us to do this as well.
Pushing.
Yeah. I mean, you know, we've got Tom and Stacy. They told us we need to do it. We've got Allison and Scott. They told us that we need to do it. We've got Dustin and Leslie, and they told us to jump in. So here we are, jumping in.
Well, I actually think you had the idea first, and you told them you want to do it, and then they just kind of encouraged you.
Yeah, encouraged. That's a good way.
Yeah. So we wanted to tell you today a little bit about ourselves and why we decided to go full-time.
I'm Chris, and this is Chris, and we're
Yeah.
tripping with the Chris's.
We already did that.
Oh, okay. We just decided to remind everybody.
Oh. I am Chris, and he is Chris. I'm just reminding them too.
Hey, so we started back in 2015, and for our anniversary, which is in July, somebody wanted to go tent camping. And by the way, did we tell everybody we live in Texas? And
It was
in July,
exceptionally hot that summer.
it was really hot.
It was like 98 degrees during the day. But we went to a state park and quickly decided that we weren't going to make it too well in that tent without some sort of fan. Now we did have electric, so we ran to Walmart, because you know they're everywhere. We ran to Walmart, we got a box fan and a extension cord, and we ran that into our tent. And we had a blow-up mattress, and it was miserable, but in the morning, we rented a canoe, and the water was like glass, and it was beautiful out.
Yep.
Although we had some animals steal our food.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. But it was just something that we really, really enjoyed despite the heat. But we found a solution, and that was...
We bought a pop-up camper.
Yes, why not? We're young, having a good time.
You know, the one thing that you'll find as we go through this is that we made the transition up to our fifth wheel that we live in now, like 90% of the people. Tent, pop-up trailer, which we kept for a year. We went to Lake Livingston for a week.
Inks Lake.
Oh, Inks Lake. Yeah, it was Inks Lake State Park. And I threw my back out setting it up. We took the canoe with us, and I couldn't even get the canoe off the truck for, 3 days.
Well, okay, so we messed up the awning because the storm blew in, and it's all manual.
No automatic, yeah, and manual awning.
And then when we were leaving, this guy pulls in next to us in a fifth wheel, and I swear within 30 minutes, his kids and his wife are in the lake, and he's kicked back and relaxed, and we're sweating our asses off still. And
I cannot believe you just said that.
Oops. We're sweating our rears off and realize that this manual pop-up is not going to work for us.
No.
So
guess what we did? We went to buy a travel trailer.
yes.
Within a week, we had a travel trailer.
I think it was the very next weekend,
Yeah.
which happened to be in August.
Yeah.
Yeah, a year later. So anyway, the whole idea with the pop-up is we didn't have to pay to store it. We could put it in our garage, and it was easy, convenient. You just haul and go. But there's, things to be said about that. So anyway, we moved on up to the travel trailer, Loved it. Loved it.
Loved it.
How big was it?
37 feet.
Was it that long?
Yeah, pretty
It
close.
was a sport track.
Yeah.
Loved it. It was great. And we'd take our dog with us, and he had a great time, and we really enjoyed it. But then we started talking about full time. We kind of got into the RV shows, going RV and extreme RV, and made that a ritual. Every Wednesday we would watch that.
Yeah, and I started watching YouTube and started watching RV Texas Y'all, who I probably really started following first.
Yeah.
And Tom and Stacy with RV Texas Y'all, they we finally got a hold of them and met up at the Houston RV show and started talking.
That's right. That's right.
They went full time, and I'm like, man, we ought to try it as well. We need to get out of the rat race. That's the whole purpose.
So it took some convincing because I really was reluctant. You know, we had just built our dream house in 2014, and
Big lot, big backyard, swimming
it was
pool,
everything
bar.
I wanted. It was the perfect size. It was great for entertaining, which I like to do, and it was just home. I loved it. That's where I was never going to move again. And then he started talking about full-time in an RV, and I'm like, yeah, right, okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I just kind of humored him a little bit. You look surprised. But the more we watched these shows and the more people we met in the community, the more excited and more intrigued I got about it. And he pushed, and we got a little closer to coming up with some kind of timeline in which to do it.
And then we had a 5-year plan.
I'm not sure when that started, maybe sometime around 2018.
With an exit plan.
Yeah.
We're one of the few full-timers, I think, that really have an exit plan. I mean, we really do. We kind of did everything backwards. So we bought a tiny house down in Mission. That's our exit plan.
Yeah.
We're not going to full-time forever.
That'll be our retirement or winter home or both.
And that's when our full-time ends.
Yeah. So anyway, fast forward to 2019, December, and we decided to buy this beauty.
Yep. Yeah,
This is
we buy.
Lucy the Landmark.
Yep, Lucy the Landmark. It's a Heartland product. It's a Landmark 365 Newport. 42 feet long, rear living.
Love it. That wasn't our first choice.
No, our first choice was with Cyclone 4007.
But Lucy became our next first choice.
Well,
and the reason
let's
is,
just say that we went one last time to go look at the Cyclone just because I wanted to go look because I could hardly wait. I love looking at RVs. She loves
I
looking
do
at
too.
RVs. So before we went home, I was like, let's walk through these RVs. And we just so happened to start walking through the Landmark product. And
we walked through about 3 of them before we got to this one.
yeah, and I walked into the Newport and shook my head, said a couple words, went outside, and Chris is going, what?
What's
and I'm
wrong?
like, don't even go in there. And she did, and that was the end of it.
I told him, I said, this is it. It felt like home, kind of like my house did. It had everything I could imagine and then some. And he was just like, no, we've already decided. We're sticking with the toy hauler.
Pretty much.
And that was it. Well, about a week later, we were getting ready to go sign our paperwork. And I told him, I said, I can't stop thinking about that Landmark. He goes, I know, but I think they sold it. But anyway, we're going to go sign our paperwork for the toy hauler.
I had already called and talked to our salesman to make sure they had the Newport.
Little did I know.
She had no idea until we started heading out that we were picking up the Newport and not the toy hauler.
So I was pretty excited.
Which means that the golf cart that I just rebuilt from the ground up wasn't going with us anymore. So
That's okay. My parents are holding it dearly right now
Yep.
and giving it love, and one day we'll get it back.
Yep.
I'm sure.
Yep.
Whenever they're tired of it, they can hand it on back.
Yep.
So then,
Then,
so that was 2019 December. So then we were gonna sell the house in May. Pandemic hit, and houses started flying, just going crazy because the interest rates fell, right? So we decided it was probably best just to go ahead, and there was a push to get it out early April. We put it on the market, and it sold within a few days.
Yeah.
So
we were out by April 18th was our last.
no, we were in it June 13.
Oh,
June 13 is when we finally
Yeah.
got in.
that's what it was.
Yeah. So, anyway, it took a little longer to close than we thought, but that was fine. We enjoyed all the time we had to get moved
Absolutely.
in. So, moving was stressful, but we did it. We downsized tremendously to go from a 3,000 square foot house to a 350 square foot RV is difficult to say the least, but with a massive garage sale and a few things to the tiny house,
Everything.
we made it happen.
Yep, everything was out, all done. Everything we own is either in here or it's in our tiny house. So, there you go. That's pretty much our life story right now.
Our life story.
Well, what's going on right now?
We are still working, and
We do have a timeline to where we get to finally start traveling.
yeah, that is coming up.
Sometime.
Not too far away. Yeah, we can't divulge too much, but although we have told our coworkers that we are retiring, we've not given them our time. I don't want to commit to that yet because you never know what could happen, but we have it up here. And as soon as we can divulge it, we will share with you.
Right on.
What else? What else do you want to talk about?
Oh, well, I guess you have to tell them that we do have 4 kids.
4 adult children, 2 are married,
4 grandkids,
4 grandkids, 3 from our oldest son, and
1 with our oldest daughter.
Mhm.
We do have a dog, Fozzie, and a cat, Millie.
yes, they're our babies now, our fur babies,
Yep.
and they travel with us. Millie was not too keen of traveling in a vehicle, but we just kept after it. And
We don't crate her or anything either. We just we throw her in the back seat with the dog. And
she's doing
Let those
much
two have
better.
at
She
it.
doesn't like being in the crate,
Oh.
so she's doing a whole lot better.
Yep.
Easier to travel with. And when we go down to Mission, which is where our tiny house is, that's a 6 to 7 hour drive. So she's in the car that long, and she's really a trooper.
Yep.
Fozzie's always loved the car. You know, dogs, they love being in the
Yeah.
car, so they don't care.
Yep.
Well, again, we want to thank you guys for jumping on and starting this crazy journey with us,
do us a favor and hit the subscribe button.
and the bell for notifications, and a thumbs up because you like us,
Yeah. Make sure you do the thumbs up.
especially for this guy. I'm telling you, he's a nut.
And there's no telling what's going to come out on these videos.
Pretty crazy.
All right. Until next time.
Have a good one. I don't know, how do you want to end it?
End it any way you want. How have you been ending it?
I don't want to do the "It's a big world, be kind."
Why?
No, I just, I don't know.
Okay.
How
Until
about
next.
just be kind. Yeah. Until next time, you guys, be kind.
See you later. That's not good.
Until next time, be kind.
Thanks for watching. Tripping with the Chris's.
It's so hard to say goodbye. It's hard to say goodbye.
All right.
Hey guys, see you soon.
Thanks for watching Tripping with the Chris's.
Bye bye.
Bye.